Hey everyone, it's Eliza and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing this copper eye makeup with a bright inner corner paired with this nude brown lips. I absolutely love this makeup look. I think it is perfect for an event, or I think it's perfect for New Year's Eve since that's coming up. But yeah, I fell in love with this makeup tutorial. I've been doing this same makeup tutorial for quite a while. I've been doing it just like when I'm on the run and I absolutely love it. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I did this makeup tutorial, then just keep on watching. So we're gonna first start off with priming our face. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizing Face Primer. It's a hydrating base formula, and we're just going to apply that all over our face. This is very hydrating, so since it is the winter time, our skin can get very dry. So I love using the hydrating primer from Makeup Forever. Okay, so I want my face to be very luminous and glowy. So I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Luminizer, and this is in the shade Gold. And then I'm going to also go in with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I'm going to mix these two together to give me a very luminous glow. And then we're going to make a little mixture cocktail in the back of our hands and mix that together, and then we're just going to dot that on our face. Now I'm going to go in with my It Cosmetics Airbrush Buffing Foundation, and I'm just gonna work that into my skin. Then I'm gonna move on to my brows, and I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Dip Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. I'm gonna be fast forwarding through this part because my brows do take quite a while to do, so I'm just gonna fast forward it. So if you guys want to see a tutorial, then just leave me a comment down below that you want to see how I do my brow routine. Voila, the brows are done. So now I'm gonna move on to concealer. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Medium Neutral. And all I'm going to do is just dot that all over the under eye area. And I'm just going to create a triangular shape. And then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just dab that away. I'm just apply a little on my eyelids with the excess product that we have. And I'm going to also apply a little on my chin and my forehead, so all the light will be focused on the center of our face. Then I'm going to go ahead and set that with my Mercier translucent setting powder. This absolutely changed my life. It really brightens the under eye area and it really mattifies it too, so I really love this powder so much. It creates a lot of mess because it is a loose powder. So I'm just going to be applying that all over the areas that I applied the concealer, except for our eyelids because I'm going to prime them next. So for eye primer, I'm going to be using the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer. And I'm going to just take a little of this and apply this all over the eyelid area. I'm also going to work it all the way up to my brows. Then I'm going to take the translucent powder and I'm going to set the eye primer with it. So all the eyeshadows that we apply to our eyes will blend nice and smoothly. And this will create a base for all the eyeshadows to lay on top of it. Okay, so now the fun part, the eyeshadows. Totally my favorite part, except for applying highlight. I love applying highlight. So first I'm going to apply a transition shade. I'm going to be using this one from MAC. It's in the shade Brown Script. And it's just a very warm tone brown. And I'm going to be applying this all over the crease area. I'm going to take my MAC 217 and just apply that into the crease. I'm going to be using windshield wiper motions. And then once I don't have a lot of product on the brush, I'm going to just swirl it to blend it out. Okay, so now that's blended out, I want a little bit more of a warmth to my eyes. So I'm going to go in with this MAC shadow in the shade Red Brick. I'm going to take the same brush and just grab just a little bit of it and apply that into the crease. Just going to take a little bit at a time. I'm just applying that into the crease and just blending it with the transition shade. I don't want to bring this color too low, so just keep it on the crease and then blend upward. I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and just blend that just a little bit more, just to make sure everything is nice and seamless. Now I'm going to take this absolutely gorgeous palette. It's the Champagne Glow palette by Becca and Jaclyn Hill. And it comes with these 3 gorgeous shades. It comes with Pearl, Champagne Pop, and Blushed Copper. So that's how the palette looks like. I like to use these 2 as highlights, and I love using this as a blush topper or an eyeshadow, which in this case we're going to be using Blush Copper as an eyeshadow. So I'm going to take a flat shader brush and I'm going to take Blush Copper. So I'm going to apply that color all over the eyelid area and just smoothen it out. And this product is so pigmented, a little goes a long way. Then to really intensify the shade, we're going to take Max Fix Plus and that flat shader brush, and we're just going to wet our brush. You can also use eye drops. And we're going to go back into that shade again, and we're going to apply that all over the eyelids. And this will really intensify the shade and really make it so much more pigmented and make your eyes really pop with this shadow. And using this technique where you wet your brush with glittery shades will really make them look so metallic and so beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry for a bit. Then we're gonna take another flat shader brush and make sure it's dry. And we're gonna take the same shadow and we're just gonna set it over that wet pigment so that the shadows won't crease all over our eyes. Then we're gonna take a MAC 217 and the shade Brown Script, and we're just gonna blend it out Blush Copper so that everything is nice and seamless. We're just applying that into the crease, very lightly blending everything out. Okay, so once everything is blended out, I'm going to take the shade Nylon from MAC, and it's just a very white beige, very shimmery shade, and this shade is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to be applying that into the inner corners of my eyes. And then just blending that into Blush Copper. And then I'm going to just take a little bit and apply that on the brow bone. And then make sure to blend that out. I love the super intense inner corner highlight because it really makes your eyes look bright and awake. Then I'm going to be moving on to eyeliner. I'm going to be using the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Black. Okay, so I already have applied eyeliner, and if you don't feel comfortable with applying eyeliner, then you can totally skip this part if you really want to. But I always have to have a liner. I don't know. I love the way it shapes my eyes. Now we're going to move on to the lower lashes. So you can see right here, it's a bit warmer on the lower lashes. It's because I applied the shade Brown Script with a flat eyeliner brush, and I got this one from e.l.f. and it's a very affordable flat shader or a flat eyeliner brush. And I'm just gonna dot that on the lower lash line and then just kind of blend it downwards. Okay, so once you do that, you're gonna take a black eyeliner. I'm using the one from Lancome, and it's their Dramatic Liquid Pencil, and this is super, super black. And I'm just gonna apply that in the lower waterline. Okay, now I'm gonna apply a few coats of the They're Real mascara by Benefit. And then I'm gonna also apply that to the lower lashes. This is the part where you can add your lashes if you wish, but if you don't, you can just pack on that mascara like I did. So that's what I did. I would be applying lashes, but I don't feel like it today. Just sometimes you feel like that, you don't wanna apply lashes. Now we're gonna move on to the rest of our face. I'm gonna be taking my Kat Von D Shade and Lights palette, and I'm gonna just take a contour brush that looks like this, and I'm gonna take these two shades and I'm gonna use these two to contour with. When contouring, remember to apply it where your cheekbones would naturally sit. And I do have, you can't really see my cheekbones that well, so I do look for them and then I apply it directly into where they would show, and then I blend upward. So you can see right here that my cheekbones are more defined compared to this side where I didn't add any product. And then I'm gonna just take a little and apply that on my forehead. So now that our cheeks are defined, we're gonna move on to blush. I'm gonna take this one from MAC. It's in the shade Melba, but you can use any light pink shade you prefer. This would also look good with any light tone pink shades. And I'm gonna just take a little and just brush that on my cheeks. Okay, now so for highlighter, I'm gonna be taking the same palette and I'm gonna take Champagne Glow and apply that on top of my cheekbones, and I kind of drag it down right where the apples on my cheeks are, the top of them, just so everywhere I turn you can see my highlight. I'm gonna also apply this on my nose and then on my chin just a little bit and my forehead to make us look more glowy and luminous. And then I'm gonna take a bit of pearl and apply that just to the tops of my cheekbones. And then I'm just gonna kind of diffuse it a little with a brush. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the lips. For this, I'm gonna be taking this lip liner, and I used this in my last tutorial, so I'm sorry for that, but I'm gonna be using this one by MAC. It's in the shade Nice and Spicy, and it's just a nude brown shade. And I'm just gonna line my lips. And then I'm gonna take my absolute favorite lipstick at the moment, and it's this one by Milani. It's in the shade Matte Beauty, and it's just a gorgeous matte nude brown shade. This is like the perfect nude brown shade for my type of skin tone, and I'm just gonna apply that on my lips. I absolutely love this lip color so much. Like, I need to go buy go out and literally buy like a bunch of these because like I love this lip color. And Milani lipsticks are so hydrating. Like they don't feel very dry on my lips, especially the matte ones. To some people they can feel a bit dry because it is matte, but out of all the matte lipsticks I do have, these are not the most uncomfortable to wear. And I'm gonna just take a little bit of MAC's Fix Plus and set that all over my face. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you guys can be the first to know when I have a new video. This is it for the tutorial. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!